Hey, what is up, guys? Stealth here, bringing you a update video slash new era, as I've been going on about all week. So yeah, for the past week, a few of us behind the scenes, Gambit, have been very, very busy. As you saw on my Twitter page, all I've been going on about is the hashtag new era, and a lot of you have been trying to guess as to what that is. Well, no longer have to wait. Just watch this little video here, and it'll explain everything. Now, as you can see, that little video kind of explains a little. If you didn't get what it meant, Gambit is no more. We have been rebranded to Resurgent Esports. The reason for that is we're getting rather big now as an organization, and we were starting to pick up a bit of attention, and I was starting to get a little bit of hate mail and a bit of problems with the name Gambit Esports. As many of you already know, there is the League of Legends team named Gambit Esports, or Gambit Gaming, as some of you may know them as also. When we first went into this organization, we didn't really expect it to be much of a problem, as they were at League of Legends, we were at Call of Duty. When I did my research, they had the original name of Gambit Gaming, but it seems they've taken esports alongside that too. So we've decided to cut the hassle and just rebrand ourselves as Resurgent Esports. So yeah, that means we've got a new Twitter handle, that's at Resurgent Esports. We've got a new YouTube page, that's youtube.com/Resurgent Esports. New Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Resurgent Esports. Can you tell there's a bit of a theme going right now? We've also got a website in development at the minute. It's not quite ready, but in the next couple of weeks we'll be tweaking it here and there, making it look great and everything. So yeah, that will be www.resurgent-esports.com. And as I said, that's not up and ready yet, but in the next couple of weeks it will be. Along with this new era, I am doing a few roster changes. As you know, we had a fair few teams, the Aces, the Knaves, the Knights, the Wildcards, the Kings, Flush, and Rays. That's 8 teams that we had. Oh, and Gambit Oz. But I'm sorry to say that we are dropping most of those. We are dropping the Knaves, the Wildcards, and Knights, and Gambit Oz. As with the new rebrand, we need to focus on what's important right now, and that's keeping as little teams as possible to really push forward and make sure that these teams can be the best that they can. And I need to focus my sole focus on the Kings, the Flush, Rays, and the Aces. These are the 4 teams that I'm going to be focusing solely on for the for the foreseeable future. So yes, the Kings, the Flush, the Rays, and the Aces will be staying. So any players underneath the Knaves, the Wildcards, the Knights, and Gambit Oz, I'm sorry, but priorities are right now with the teams with full rosters and that are going to be pushing for competitive. That doesn't mean that in the future we will not be picking up teams. With this new era, I am also starting to bring in player and team contracts. As some of you may know, that we've had a few problems with players and teams backing out after a bad day or after a week or two and getting bored. So with these player and team contracts, we'll be bringing in a few little bits and pieces here and there to help and keep the incentive of teams and players wanting to stay under the organization. Alongside that, it will also make sure that I am doing my job correctly and making sure that I am doing the best that I can provide for the teams and players. Those will be out within the next few weeks also, as I'm having to redo them because of the rebrand, pretty much. As the new era was originally supposed to be about the player contracts, the team contracts, and the roster changes, but halfway through last week, I decided to cut our losses with the name Gambit, and obviously great resurgence. So yes, the contracts will be out within the next couple of weeks. If players do not wish to sign them, it's perfectly fine. It just won't be a part of Resurgence. I'm sorry. It's something that I need to be pushing forward with, is making sure that teams and players are going to stick around for the long haul, as that is what I need right now. I can't have teams and players backing out within a week. It's unfair on me, as I'm putting a lot of time and effort into this organization, and it's unfair on the rest of your players and other teammates, other players and teams, if you disappear pretty damn quickly. So yes, player and team contracts next few weeks also. We're also starting afresh with partners. So I will be getting in contact with our current partners, Where Raven, AM to Pro. We cancelled our partnership with No Scope, as some of you may have seen already. But we are still keeping Chris Brand Designs, or Trashy Art Gaming, sorry, and Dom Chapman Illustrations, as those two are good friends, and we're not going to just give up on them quite so easily. So we will be on the hunt for new partners that will be looking to help promote us, as well as us promote them, as we don't want to get into a partnership with a company that's not going to help expose us, let's say, as NoScope didn't. Also, we are now looking for 2 new players for our what used to be known as the Aces. We're still going through team name changes, so if you bear with us for a little bit, we'll have new team names up and running. But yes, so what used to be the Aces, as we have dropped Ninja, and we have dropped Dutch, as Dutch is switching to the PS4 soon, and Ninja just isn't focused on competitive, he wants to focus on his artwork, which is completely and perfectly fair. So we will be looking for 2 new Xbox One competitive players. If you or a friend are interested in joining, please email me. Well, not email. Hit me on Twitter, and I will see what I can do. I'll probably be changing my Twitter handle over soon, so it will probably be at Resurgent Stealth. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope I haven't upset too many of you with the rebrand, but it's what needed to be done as we continue to grow. So thanks, guys. All the support through Gambit. Now let's continue this through Resurgent and start making our names for ourselves. So thanks very much, guys, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers.